Hello everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. So today I want to get right into it and talk about window screens, bus window screens particularly. I've been living in my bus for 3 years now, and prior to that was living on a boat for 7 years, and over the past 7 years or 6 or 7 or 8 years, watching YouTube videos, searching for this, that, or the other thing. Window screens was one of them. And there's, a lot of different solutions out there, but none that really worked for me. And I feel like the idea that I came up with might work for other people. So I know buses are not all the same. There are differences from manufacturer to manufacturer, but some of the windows are used over multiple different brands. And so windows that are like mine, which hopefully we'll be able to show you that on the video, this is really a great solution. So first, talking about screens just a little bit, you need you can make your own screens. You can buy all the raw materials, and you can cut them and saw them and put them corners together and put your own screen in there and get it all locked down. I opted to have someone build my screens for me, Ace Hardware, but there are a lot of hardware stores and online stores that will build you screens based on your spec. So I have one screen here. And I'm going to do this a little differently. I hadn't practiced this or anything, putting the screen on the camera, but let me turn you around and I will show you what I'm talking about. So I don't know how many I made here, but maybe 11 or 10 or 11, maybe more. And they are all exactly the same. How much did it cost me a screen? Oh, maybe 25 bucks a screen. I can't remember, but they weren't that expensive. So I'm going to turn you back around. I'm going to show you how I install the screen into a window and how it looks and how it works. So check it out. So I'll raise the shade up and open up the window. I'll grab my my screen. I'll put it in till it rides up against the aluminum rail there. I'll push it up into the seal, push the bottom in, click it into place, and there I have a wonderful screen. I'll come get you and you can take a close-up look. Isn't that just beautiful how that fits up in there? It's just so awesome. And once you have two 5% tinted windows together, it just blacks out, by the way, at the bottom. So that's pretty incredible, isn't it? So anyway, let me put you back down over here. I'm pretty stoked about my screens, as you can tell. I smile a lot when I talk about them, just because I spent a few years on the bus without screens, and I really wanted a solution that was easy, simple, affordable, and heavy duty. And I really acquired that with these screens. Anyway, I'm so glad I can show you that. I can go into, you know, the dimensions of these, but I think that they're different for everybody. So if you have a question about the screens, you just message me and we'll figure it out. But I think you got this. You just got to measure across between the opening and then measure up and down. It's just 2 measurements, measure up and down, but you want to take into consideration the seal that's up in the window there that your standard window pushes up against. You can squish that quite a bit, and you want to squish it a good 1/2 inch. So when you put the screen in and you push it up into the seal, that's what keeps the force going down. So that's why it works so wonderful. Well, that's it. Just a quick video on window screens for your school bus, and you, as you know as well as I do, how important that can be at certain times of the year. There are times where you have to have your bus closed up tightly, the shades down, for either cold or extreme hot. But there are those wonderful nights where the ambient temperature outside isn't too much, it's not too cold or too hot, and having the screens open. Or if you're like me, I like to sleep with one screen in for one window, even if I'm heating the outside a little bit. So it's just up to you, or if you just need some ventilation when you're cooking, whatever, it's just great to have screens. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.